Private equity are basically flippers, but what they flip is companies. They borrow money from everywhere, anywhere. They buy businesses, fix them up, and sell them for a profit. A group of wealthy individuals comes together to create a private equity. They borrow money from pension fund, insurance, wherever they could borrow money from. And when they get the money, they go on for companies to buy. This is their game plan. They use crazy amounts of leverage. Let's say they are buying an 100 million business. They pull down 20 million and borrow 80 million. This is the sneaky part. They dump the 80 million into the company's book. And because they own the company, of course, they can do that. When things go south, let's say the business doesn't work, the private equity doesn't own anything. And this is known as a leverage buyout, IBO. Their goal isn't long-term benefit, it's just short-term profit. And if this works, they flip the company in a few years for like 3 to 5% of what they pay. When things go south, they still find a way to get their money. Remember, they only pull like 20% down on the old money needed for the actual business. So this is strip down all the assets they could sell to just recoup their money. And they just leave the company drowning in debt and interest payments. Insurance companies are basically the world professional risk spreaders. Basically taking money from large amounts of people and telling them that we're going to recuperate if anything bad happens to wherever you insure. In this case, medical bill, car crash, business damages, whatever you name it. The trick is the chance of everyone getting hit by a disaster at the same time is nearly impossible. Not that it can happen, but nearly impossible. It's a risk diversified across millions. I will buy insurance for everything: health, property, life, businesses, cars, even pets. But most of the time, nothing happens. And this leave insurance sitting on a large stack of cash. While you're waiting for something bad to happen to your insurance, they're quietly distributed into global finance.